Little do you know how I'm breaking while you fall asleep. Little do you know I'm still haunted by the memories. Little do you know I'm trying to pick myself up piece by piece. Little do you know I need a little more time.
I feel very lonely staying alone without anyone. It's really difficult. Let me say you what happened to me. I used to live a happy life with my family until my parents started fighting with each other. As my parents were growing older, the frustration among each other was also growing day by day. Even for the small things, they started fighting with each other. Especially my father used to fight in each and every matter with my mother. I always tried stopping them, but they never listened to me. I was having everything in my life except silence at home, and I was never given with any kind of opportunity to take any kind of decisions in my life. Always I used to ask my mother even if I wanted to have food. I always wanted to do something in my life so that I could prove my parents that I can also achieve something. It was like I was not given with any kind of freedom as such. One day, suddenly, I heard a loud voice. I was in my room. I loudly called my mother, but she did not give any reply. So I went down the stairs. I started looking for my mother in kitchen, but I was not able to find her there. I went to the hall. I saw that my mother was on the floor and my dad was lying beside her. They both were badly bleeding, and I saw a broken flower vase beside them. It looked like my parents had killed each other. I went near my mom's body. I placed her head on my lap and tried hearing her heartbeat, but I could hear was nothing, just silence. People around me assembled there. They took my parents' body and went from there. I was knowing that this day would come once, but so soon, never thought of that. The next day, everything became normal. All started doing their routine works. Everyone just forgot what happened. But how could I? I had lost my parents. They were only the reason for my survival. From that day, I just went into a different world, the world in which I could see only darkness all around me. And there was no hope of survival. It was filled with loneliness. I became like a cage bird which was trying to understand those seven words called freedom. I forgot how the freedom felt. From the day my parents left this world, I was all alone in home, and I never made courage to go out. One day, I was reading some article in a newspaper near my window because uh, there was a windy atmosphere outside. Because of that, my article, which I was reading, it fell from my hands. As soon as it fell, I went down in search of it. I went outside and found the article paper near the window. I took it and came back to the place where I was reading it before. As soon as I started reading the article, I got hurt in my legs. When I bent down to see what was the matter, I found that it was a kind of a Rubik's Cube, but the smaller one, and some numbers were written on it. I had never seen it before at my home, but still I took it and started rotating the cubes. For some time it was fun, but later I got fed up with that too. So I kept it aside. I made a cup of a tea for me, had it, and thought of sleeping for a while. After some time, I got up. Oh, there was a lot of noise. I thought of opening the door as I could hear lots of noise. So I wore my slippers and went towards my door. As soon as I opened it, I saw that whole thing was changed. That place which used to have countable amount of people, now it was fully filled with people all around. And the clothing that they were wearing was also changed. They were wearing some kimono kind of things. I pinched myself to check whether I was dreaming, but no, it was the reality. I went out, checked my signboard. Then I realized that this is really a reality. I did not know where to go. I saw a boy standing near me. I went to him and asked that which century was going on. He said me that it was 19th century. To be frank, after a long time, talking with someone was really very difficult. That boy held my hand and started pulling me. What could I do? I just went with him. As I always listened to others, never had a courage to take my own decisions. That boy took me to his home and started pointing and laughing at me. By seeing my attire, he said his parents that I would have come from some forest. He started laughing very loudly. Then his parents said him to stop, and they asked me that from where I had come, and I said that after I took a nap, all things got suddenly changed. They said me it's okay and offered me some food, and they also said that I can stay with them till someone comes and take me back from where I came. I had dinner and was going for a sleep. There I heard a lot of voices coming. I saw from the window to identify what was the matter. There I saw that some people were gathered and were talking about their experience and about all the stuffs that they did today. It was a bit annoying as I never saw these things before. I was not able to sleep in this loud conversation, so I waited for a while, and as soon as they all went back to their houses, I went for a sleep. When I got up the next day, I saw that there was a cup of tea kept for me on a table. As soon as I got up, I drank it. The tea reminded me of my mother. She used to also make same kind of tea. Then again, that boy came to my room and he said me to come down for breakfast. When I went down, I saw that there were around 20 people assembled there, all were from different houses. I got shocked seeing the love and care of people towards each other. I too sat there with the small boy and started having food. While I was having the food, that boy said me that there is a selection going on for the best sword fighter in the locality, and he asked me whether I was also interested. I said him that how could I take decisions when the elders are there? Then his parents said me that here everyone has the right to speak and take decisions. No one's age matters until the decision taken is right, and said me to participate in it. I was stunned seeing this, as I never took any decisions for me by my own. I was never given the opportunity to do so. But here everyone was like they were very kind and so good. For me, it was like a dream. After having my food, I realized that I was staying in his home, but still I was not knowing that boy name. So I thought of asking him. He said that his name was Sam. After that, I went to my room. Then, as soon as I went, Sam started calling me. I went near the window and said him to keep patience. And I went down. He said me that the training is going to start from tomorrow. So today is the introduction session. After saying this, he took me to the place. There I saw hundreds of people standing, talking to each other, and they were none other than the participants for the competition. So, the further thing will be explained in the part 2. So, please do wait for the part 2. So, let's see what happens next. And by the way, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share my channel. And I again thank you all for listening to this story till end.